Good afternoon, Stars. Today is Wednesday, March 10th. Let's check today's headlines.
A WBO grad has been recognized as Officer of the Year for Lebanon. We'll tell you who it is.
WBO girls tennis are selling spirit wear.
And a wind advisory is in effect for all of Boone County.
Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Connor Moore.
And I'm Cassie Reeder. It's time for the question of the day. The question is, how many branches of government are there?
Email RadioTV at wb.rtv and Outlook, or you can give us a call at extension 3134 if you think you know the answer.
Be knocking at my door. Go away. Don't come round here no more. Can't you see that it's late at night? I'm very tired and I'm not feeling right. All I wish is to be alone. Stay away.
In our top story, Lebanon police officer and former WBO student Austin McCloskey was honored for his efforts in keeping the roadways safe in 2020. Officer McCloskey was presented with the Mothers Against Drunk Drivers Award for his efforts to end drunk and impaired driving. In addition, McCloskey received the Lebanon Police Department's 2020 Officer of the Year award.
In WBO news, the tennis team is selling spirit wear for this next week. The store provides hats, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and sweatpants with the Western Boone tennis logo. The store will be open until March 18th at 11:59 p.m.
Junior high robotics team is asked to meet in Mr. Gray's room today after school from 3 to 4:30. Jack will be telling us all about how the team is run, what they do in each meeting, and a couple favorite memories. Jack, could you introduce us to some of the members?
Thanks, Cassie. I'm here with Alyssa Sparks and Max Gadberry. What is Robotics Club?
Basically, Robotics Club is just we have fun, build robots, and there's usually competition every year.
All right. What kind of robots do you build?
So there's two types we can build. There's one stuff for lifting balls up to tall heights, and for moving cubes.
Yeah, we build them out of a lot of materials that are a lot similar to Legos. So it can be complicated, but it's pretty simple and lots of fun.
All right. What is your favorite part about Robotics Club?
I love just all the friends that we make there. It's a really fun environment, and we can just be ourselves.
Basically, I'm one of the main drivers, so it's a fun competition to do.
All right. That's all with interview, and now we're the Jane with the weather.
Let's take a look at our live weather shot today. The American flag is pretty windy today, so we'll get into that later. And let's look at our current conditions. It is currently 65 degrees outside. Like I said earlier, the wind is coming out of the northeast at 26 miles an hour, and there's about 1% chance of rain right now at our studios. Let's take a look at our surface map. Up in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Chicago area, it's raining right now. And down here in Kentucky and Tennessee, it's bringing up warmer air, and it's all going to meet up in Indiana. And that'll bring us to our maps for tomorrow, which is going to be all rainy tomorrow, thunderstorms, with a slight chance of tornadoes tomorrow with that hot air coming up and the colder air mixing together. So just be aware of that and watch out for that and be safe. Let's look at our extended forecast. For Thursday, it's going to be pretty rainy all day. Like I said, thunderstorms. Still be pretty warm though, high of 63, low of 37. Friday, it's going to be a high of 56 and a low of 33. Pretty sunny, should clear up to end your week. Then Saturday, a little chillier, a high of 52, low of 36, but sunny. Have a nice weekend with that. Just make sure you wear a sweatshirt. That's all for weather. We'll be back after this quick break.
Alrighty, Andrew, could you catch us up on how the junior high swim team did last night?
Sure thing, Cassie. Good afternoon, Stars. The junior high swim team traveled to Clinton Central on Tuesday night for a three-way meet with Tecumseh. The girls came out on top against both teams with a final score of 29 for Western Boone, 27 for Tecumseh, and 26 for Clinton Central. The junior high swimmers have their last meet on the season against Southmont on Thursday. Also on Thursday, the junior high wrestlers have a meet that was rescheduled from February 16th and will travel to North Montgomery to compete, and it begins at 6 p.m. That's all for sports. Now back to the news desk for the answer to the question of the day.
Thanks, Andrew. And now time for the answer to the question of the day. The question was, how many branches of the government are there?
If you answered 3, you are correct. The teachers who answered correctly are Mr. Dale, Mrs. Foxworthy, Mrs. Gutierrez, Mr. Riggins, Mrs. Taylor, and Mr. Terhar.
The students who answered correctly are Jack Utterback, Cameron Baird, Sydney Heisong, Jacob Allen, Dorothy Wilson, Jude Balk, Mackenzie Thomerson, Kara Hanna, Corey Kopic, Nathan Byram, Emily Parsons, Madeline Shelton, Annika Allen, and Isaac El Shahat.
That's all for today's broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Stars. I'm Cassie Reeder.
And I'm Connor Moore. From all of us here at WBTV, have a great day.
Stones from the sky.